Okay, hello, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you for asking.
Okay, that's great. All right, so let's get into the IELTS speaking test now. So, what technology do you often use? Computers or mobile phones?
I think I use more like mobile phones because like computer is pretty heavy and like I cannot bring computers like everywhere, but like I can bring like my mobile phone like everywhere and I can do actually everything like through my mobile phone. So I think I use more mobile phone.
Okay, great. What electronic devices have you bought lately?
Mm, this year I bought like my laptop computer MacBook because this year I just graduated, so I spent my money.
Okay, great. And is there any technology you want to buy?
um, and actually, I want to buy my Apple Watch because I just changed my mobile phone like Galaxy to iPhone, so I sell my Galaxy Watch, so I want to buy Apple Watch.
Okay. And is technology important in your life?
I think it's really important because these days everyone get a lot of information through on the internet. So I can get a lot of information and also I can make communication with my friends through mobile phone. Actually, technically we do everything through technology. So I think it's really important.
Okay, great. And is there any technology that you don't like?
Mm, technology. I don't think so. Actually, all of technology is important for people, and it's everything is useful. I think.
Okay, great. And what do you think are the trends in technology today compared to when you were young?
When I was younger, actually, we don't use like I don't think a lot of people don't use smartphone, and we it was not easy to use internet like like even 10 years ago. So I think it changed a lot. Like these days, even younger people use mobile phone, like smartphone, and then everyone can use the internet. So it changed a lot.
Okay, great. So that is the end of our first part. So now we're going to move on to part 2, which is the extended response question. So I will give you your prompt, and then you'll have 1 minute to prepare your answer. You may speak for up to 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
If you start to go over that, then I'll stop you. All right. So your question for part 2 is, describe a friend from your childhood. And your 1 minute preparation starts now. Okay, that's 1 minute. So now you have 2 minutes to describe a friend from your childhood.
When I heard this question, I can think of one friend. She's actually my oldest friend, and we met when we were literally 0, and like my mom liked to like went on a jogging, like working in the on the park, working in the park, and actually she didn't have any friends in her hometown, so she just randomly talked to like women who had like newborn baby, and actually she was my friend, and like my mom and her mom became friends, and we went to same kindergarten, and we always hang out each other like every day, and we also went to same middle school, and so we hung out really a lot, and we usually went to the park like next to our middle school, and we used to play badminton, and like at the time we did a lot of sports, and I really like her because she's like her personality is really genuine, and she's so kind, and she cares other people a lot, so I like her.
Okay. All right, great job. So now we'll move on to part 3. All right. So, do you still keep in touch with friends from your childhood?
Yeah, of course. Like as I told the part 2, I still talk to her like my childhood friend, and I've got 2 more of my childhood friends, and we still hang out. Like I have a like friends group, like there are 4 friends, and the one is like I met like her like when I was 0, and the one 2 we met in the church actually, and like in elementary school we always hang out in the church like once a week, and we became friends like every month.
Oh, that's lovely. All right. And how important is childhood friendship to children?
I think it's really important because we share a lot of memories, and like we we are like friends like for a long time, literally like more than 10 years, so we know each other a lot, and we know our like their real personality and like their family, everything, so I can share everything to them. So I think like my childhood, like people's childhood friend is really important.
And what do you think of communicating via social media?
Actually, I use like social media a lot because this day we use Instagram a lot, and like we talk to each other like through DM, and I think it's really good platform because like we don't have to do phone call, we don't have to meet like face to face. We can always keep in touch, like even we live like far away from them, like far away from my friends. So like I think it's really great.
Okay, very good. And now your final question, all right. Do you think online communication through social media will replace face-to-face communication?
Personally, I don't think so, because of course we can make communication through like social media, but still it's a bit different. Like I don't think we can make like deeper conversation through online. Usually I share like my deeper like my life or like that kind of thing through like usually face to face, and like I just do simple conversation through online like social media. So I don't think it can replace a face to face conversation.
Okay, all right. So now let's get into the feedback. Okay, so you did a lot of things really well during your test. So first of all, I really want to compliment you on your confidence. You spoke English very confidently, and I can tell you're very comfortable using the English language when speaking. So you did a great job there. And during the test, I felt you got a lot more comfortable as the test progressed. So even though usually like part 3 is thought of as being like harder, and part 2 as well, I think as the test progressed, you got more and more comfortable with speaking. So that's great. And at some points you did maybe hesitate a bit or get confused, but I felt you corrected yourself really well. Also, your vocabulary choice was quite appropriate. I didn't note any like words that were maybe awkward or inappropriate. So you did very well there. And you used like a few like kind of more like kind of conversational things like saying "cuz" and like we were literally 0, but that's actually like a good thing because it sounds natural, okay? So good job there. On the other side, I felt like your part 2 was a little on the short side. So you have 2 minutes and you used around 1 minute, 20 seconds. All right. So I feel like you could make that a little bit longer with practice, okay? In terms of grammar, there were some mistakes which were present throughout the test. So for example, these I want to say that these are really common mistakes, but I think you can fix them really easily should you want to. Okay, so for example, S's. So you said like these day, not these days. Or when you were talking about your mom, you should have said newborn babies. Yeah, just things like that, okay? So that was one point. Also the articles. So sometimes I felt like you were dropping the article, but in English, the article is quite important. So like the and a, right? So we went to same kindergarten, but you should say we went to the same kindergarten, right? Or the same middle school. And also the verb tense. So you said like, I sell my Galaxy Watch. Yeah, but it should be, I sold my Galaxy Watch. And I know these are all things that you are aware of, but maybe with nerves, it is kind of easy to let these things slip. But yeah, so those were like the main points where you could improve. And at some points, you felt a little bit flustered, but as I said previously, you did recover well. Okay, so I think maybe working on the nerves and everything will help you a lot, because when you were speaking comfortably, you did sound very comfortable and confident, which is great. So overall, I would give you a score of 7 in the IELTS Bands.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.